Hello everyone and welcome back to Everton Learning. I'm Collins and today we're talking about database. I said that in my last video. But before we dive in, have you ever lost a file and you couldn't just get that file anymore? Now imagine that happening to an entire company and they lose millions of records. Well, that's what database prevents. So before we continue, please I would love you guys to subscribe to my YouTube channel, click the like button, also click the share button, and also do not forget, drop a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think about this video. Tell me if it was helpful, if I should work on any of, whatever concept you want me to work on in this video. Is it in the lightning? Like, should I make it more bright or anything? I would really love that. So let's move right in. So the big question, what is a database? In my last video, I made an analogy using a library where I said the library itself, the building itself, is a database. So now, technically speaking, a database is an organized collection of data that can easily be accessed, managed, and updated. It allows users to store information in a structured form and can easily be retrieved efficiently. So now, imagine a banking system where people come in every day to make transactions, either to deposit money or um to withdraw money or something. So a database stores such information in a structured manner when you have the order name, the order ID, the time, and the amount, and so on. So database, the types of database, we have different types of database, but due to my own line of well, I say line of work, I work with the relational database because I use SQL. So so what are the types of database? We have different types of database. We have the relational database. The relational database is a type of database that uses table with rows and columns to store data. We have examples like the MySQL, we have the PostgreSQL, and Oracle. We have the NoSQL database, or you can call it the non-relational database, that stores unstructured data or semi-structured data, such as we have examples like the MongoDB and the Cassandra, of which I know that Instagram uses the Cassandra to save pictures. Like maybe some other time I'll talk about the NoSQL database and I'll explain that. And then we have the in-memory database. So the in-memory database stores data in RAM for fast and easy access. We have examples like the Redis. Yeah, I think Redis. Then we have the cloud database, which hosts the kind of database that hosts data on cloud platforms. We have examples like the Amazon RDS and the Google Cloud Firestore. So due to the kind of videos I make, which is based on SQL, we'll be working with the relational database itself because that's more of what I do. So, what is the relational database? The relational database is a type of database that stores data in a structured table consisting of rows and columns. Each table represents a specific entity, e.g., orders or customer. So we have what do I mean by that statement? I mean we have a table A, which is the customer's table. We have another table B, which is the other table. So it represents each entity as a specific it represents sorry it represents a specific entity, meaning this is for customers and this is for others. So you won't have an order information in the customer's table. So moving on, the relationship between these tables is established using what we call keys, which are known as the RDBMS keys, the um, relational database management keys. So, what are the core concepts of a relational database? So we have the table, we have row, which are known as the records. We have column, which is known as the field or attributes. So the row is a single entity in a table, a single entity in a table. And then we have column, a specific data point for each record. I will show you people in the next slide what I mean by a row and then a column. And then we have what we call the primary key. So the primary key is a unique identifier in a table. What do I mean by unique identifier? It makes if it makes row A different from if let's say it makes row A different from row B. Let's say in that customer's table we have two people that answers Collins, but these two Collins are not the same person. So the unique identity separates Collins A from Collins B. So the unique identity are mostly numbers. So if you have 001, okay, don't just use 1. So Collins, the first Collins is 1, the second Collins is 2, then we have Israel as 3, we have Divine as 4. So those unique identity numbers, which is that one, makes first Collins different from second Collins. And then next, we have a core concept in relational database, which is the foreign keys. So the foreign keys is what is used to link two tables together. That is actually what links two tables together. It's a unique identifying key, but it's found in both tables that links two tables together. So let's take uh, a restaurant. You want to place an order online. So you go in there, you put your name. I put Moye Collins, and someone else puts okay. I just put Collins. Someone else from another place, put in his own name Collins, and we both place, let's say, the same order or different order. So my own goes first, and then it saves it as one Collins, and then he puts it in that customer table, and then it goes to the order and goes. It's not going to go with my name. It's just going to go with my unique identity number, which is 1. It goes there. 1, place order, pizza. The second column is placed order, goes in the customer table. 2, then it puts down the customer's name, Collins, goes to the order. Not going to use my name. It's going to use down my number, which is 2, and then puts the second order I placed. Puts the order that person placed. Let's say shawarma. So he puts it there, shawarma. So the foreign key is what links those two tables together, which is the unique identity number row here in that customer table A, and then the unique identity number in that other table B. So those two unique identity numbers is the foreign key, is what links these two tables together. So when I say Collins 1 here, when I say when I say 1 in the other, okay, this way, when I say 1 in the other table, I'm referring to Collins in the customer table. So before this slide, we saw a sample database slide. So it's a sample database image that shows the ID, the name, the age, and the city. So I'll use this sample data set to explain what the row store and then the column store, how they both save data. So now for the row store, it stores each row. Each row is being stored together, meaning we have ID, name, age, and city. So for the ID, which is 1, and for the name, we have Collins, we have age 2025, and then we have Enugu. It stores it as one row. We goes to the next, which is 2, Ada, it stores it as one row. Goes to the next, which is 3, stores it as one row. Um, for the column store, it stores each data in columns, meaning it has one column that has ID 1, 2, 3, has another one that has name Collins Adamusa. We have another one for the age and another one for the city. So what are the differences between these two means of storing data? For the row, it stores it in a structured form, as in it's structured actually, in the sense that we have the ID, the name, the age, and the city. But for the but for the column store, it doesn't actually store it in a structured form. So it's in an unstructured form because it's just having numbers, and go next, then you have just names, and stuff like that. So when you're retrieving the information, you're retrieving data in a row store, you will actually get the full information of a person. But you want to retrieve the data of another person in the column store, you will have technical issues in returning such data. So a quick recap for what we did today. We spoke about this database. It's where we say is an organized collection of data that can easily be accessed, managed, and updated. When I mean updated, I mean by, let's say, that company that receives information every day. Every day, someone picks up his phone to make an order. Every minute, or maybe let's say every 10 minutes, an order is being placed. Every 10 minutes, an order is being placed. So it keeps on updating, and then that's like as in the fascinating theory behind database. And then we have the types of database. We spoke about the relational database. Spoke about, I just spoke about that particular, but I didn't stress more on the non SQL and then others. And then we spoke about the core concept of the database, which is the table. Talk about the row, the column. Talk about the two core keys in the RDBMS keys, which is the foreign key and then the primary key. Of which there are other relational keys actually, but that will be in another class. So for my next video, I don't know what I'm going to do in my next video actually, but I just want you to stay tuned, turn on my notification. Please do not forget to subscribe, don't forget to share this video, and also drop a comment whatever you think I should work on, whatever you think I should adjust about my video. And then also you actually just tell me what you think I should do in my next video, what part of SQL you think I should do in my next video, or maybe not just SQL, whatever you want me to teach in my next video. I'll gladly look into it and then I'll get back to you. See you next time. Stay blessed.